What's going on, guys? This is Miasin. So we just got some more cards announced in, I don't even know what this is, as well as another special set with some nostalgic cards from the anime that Yugi played. Not even a Tem, like actual Yugi. So, you know, the main character, I mean, there's two main characters, whatever. But yeah, the one that plays Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction. So yeah, today I will be reviewing all these cards as well as these OCG promo cards. But before this video starts, you already know the drill. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe button. And now let's get right into it. Alrighty, so first things first, we've got Mira and Matsunoko. At first, I thought it was like Mekanko support. I was like, oh shit. But no. Level 1 Fire Spellcaster effect. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's enemy each once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can reveal 3 cards from your hand and or deck with the same name as cards in your opponent's graveyard, but different names from each other. So 3 different cards. And if you do special summon this card, so in other words, this card is completely useless going first, and it's also useless outside of mirror matches. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can send this card special summon by its first effect to the grave. Send 1 card with the same name as that opponent's card from your deck or extra deck to the grave to the grave. And if you do, negate that activation. Complicated for nothing. This is a worse cross out and only going second, so it's actual piss. Alright, now we've got A-Star Speculation, level 7 Light Warrior Fusion, 2500 attack and defense, and the materials are very interesting. 1 monster with 2500 or more attack, and 1 face-down monster with 2500 or less defense. So it's a super poly target that isn't the greatest, unless you can like Book of Moon your opponent or something, because recording a face-down monster is a little rough. And then you can only special summon this monster once per turn. This card gains this effect based on its battle position, so if it's an attack, it gains attack equal to the highest original attack among monsters your opponent controls. Meh. And in defense, it can be destroyed by battle or by card effects. And then you can tribute 1 attack position monster and 1 face down defense position monster, special summon this card from your grave. It's actually really bad. I think this card sucks and it will not see play whatsoever. Now let's get into the Yugi cards from Legacy of Destruction. Alright. So the first card is, of course, Yugi's boss monster, Geas Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction. So it got like 4 different styles. There's like Gandora X, and another Gandora, the regular Gandora, and then this one. Level 8 Dark Dragon, of course, with 0 attack, 0 defense. That's always how it is. I think the other Gandora is like a question mark stats, huh? Hold on a second. Yeah, actually, no, it's 0 attack, 0 defense. And this one is, in fact, the 4th one. I just checked. If you, unless there's like alternate arts, I don't think so. Yeah, there's Giga Ray, Gandora X, and Gandora. If you control Gold Sarcophagus of Light, you can special summon this card from your hand. We're gonna see this a lot, huh? Cards that mention Gold Sarcophagus of Light. Gains 300 attack for each banished card. Okay, yeah, Grand Maju 2.0. You can pay half your life points, destroy as many other cards on the field as possible. And if you do banish them, then special summon 1 level 7 or lower monster from your deck that mentions Gold Sarcophagus of Light, and if you do, increase its level by the number of cards destroyed by this effect. Very complicated for, I want to say, pretty much no reason. So yeah, no, I don't know about that. Anyways, Silent Swordsman 0, level 4 Light Warrior effect, 1,000 attack and defense. You can only use the 3rd effect of this card's once per turn. Once per turn during each standby phase, increase this card's level by 1. This is basically useless. While this card's current level is higher than its original level, it gains attack equal to the difference multiplied by 500. Wow, no way. So after 1 turn of your opponent doing nothing while this card is on the field, you're gonna gain 500 attack on this card. This is insane. This is so broken. Wow. And then you'll even be able to make rank 5s instead of rank 4s, even though they're worse. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets the Gold Sarcophagus of Light and or a monster that mentions it, that we rarely see that actually. You control a quick effect, you can negate that activation, and if you do, increase this card's level by 1. Yeah, it goes without saying, but this card is unplayable. So yeah, this is gonna be a 0 of even in its own strategy. Now, this card on the other hand is not the same. Silent Magician 0, level 4 Light Spellcaster, and the 3rd effect is once per turn. If your opponent draws a card, increase this card's level by the number of drawn, and then same thing, gains 500 attack for each level. And then when your opponent activates a spell card or effect and you control Gold Sarcophagus of Light, quick effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do, increase this card's level by 1. Now, this is actually pretty good. It does something. Whereas this, on the other hand, just prevents, like, your opponent from targeting your things. Not even, like, you can still target, but then you can negate once per turn. Horrible, but this at least negates stuff. So, yeah, it is at least somewhat of an interruption in a way, even though it's not super insane, but we'll take what we have. Now, this card right here is Nostalgia City, man. I can't believe they actually made it into a card, a 3-color gadget. So we've got all the 3 gadget monsters that Yugi played in 1 card. Level 4 Earth Machine, of course, with these looks like gadget stats. Hold on a second. Is it like the exact same stats as a gadget that already exists? I gotta check. No. Hold on a second. Yeah, it has the same attack as a red gadget, but the 1100 defense, nobody has that. Anyways, if this card is normal or special, you can add 1 gold Sarcophagus of Light, or 1 spell and trap that mentions it from your deck to your hand. It's unfortunate that it's once per turn, because that is... That just makes it a different kind of gadget, you know, like the original gadget, they weren't once per turn. So yeah, that sucks, but it is what it is. At least it searches on normal or special, so it's obviously not too bad. If this card is destroyed by battle or by card effect, including from your hand, you can set 1 stronghold, the hidden fortress directly from your deck. Yeah, alright, I don't think a lot of people will be playing that card, but hold on a second, that's actually a new card, the hidden fortress. Ah, interesting. Okay, yeah, I thought it was like the moving fortress, that card sucks. Anyways, now we've got the most adorable card ever, Marshy Marshmallow. Yeah, okay, I'm also gonna be doing some research just to see. It's the exact same position as the other Marshmallow, so it's not like the other way around, but this time, it actually has its glasses on top of it. So the cool thing about Marshmallow is that it was indestructible by battle, but also while you had the glasses equipped, it's an equipped spell, your opponent's monster could only attack Marshmallow, and of course, it's indestructible, so yeah, you kind of created a wall for yourself. Now, of course, it's Marshmallow, so nobody's gonna play that in 2023, but if it's a degenerate Marshmallow that is, like, indestructible and unaffected by card effects, maybe. Anyways, you can only use the first and third effect of this Kazima each once per turn. During your opponent's turn, if you control Gold Sarcophagus of Light quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. That's not too bad. While you control Gold Sarcophagus of Light, this card cannot be destroyed by battle, just like the original Marshmallow. Also, your opponent's monsters cannot attack other monsters for attacks, which is the effect of the glasses. Very iconic. I really like that. Even though it's very slow by today's standards, it's still cool. And it would have been nice if we had these cards like a few years ago, because now it's a little too late, but still very nice. If this card is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon one of your other Marshy Marshmallow that is in your banished hand or deck, and if you do, inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. One thing that I noticed is that you can go Lithosagem, the True King, destroy the tree-color gadget from your hand, and this, and then you can trigger 2 effects when they're destroyed. So you summon another Marshy Marshmallow, and then you set the Stronghold, the Hidden Fortress from your deck. So you actually go +1 off of destroying your cards. Not too bad. Actually, no, you're breaking even, but still. And apparently, Mashy means more, so this is extra Marshmallow. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, the card that we've all been waiting for, Gold Sarcophagus of Light. Everything mentions this card. You can only use the second and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. Cannot be destroyed by monster effects, and then during your main phase, you can add 1 card from your deck to your hand that mentions Gold Sarcophagus of Light, except itself, obviously. Now, this is actually kind of nice, because you can go activate this and then search the Gias Gandora, and then you special summon it because you control it, and then you can pay half of your life points and destroy everything on the field, except the Gold Sarcophagus and itself, obviously. And then you banish a bunch of things, and then you summon, like, the gadget monster, and then you search something, and then you still have your normal summon, and you can play from there. So 1 single Gold Sarcophagus of Light gets you at least 2 bodies and a search, and then you still have your normal summon, so you can go search the Silent Magician 0, normal summon it, you can even make a rank 4, or you can keep it on the field and have a spell or trap negate, sorry, only a spell negate. But yeah, honestly, this is looking to be very interesting. Like, this is clearly a good card. But then how many bad cards do you have to play in order to make it function? Anyways, if your opponent special summons a monster from the grave, you can discard 1 spell. A little expensive, then target one of those monsters, send it to the grave. Not too bad, but it is once per turn, but still, it's definitely a respectable effect. This card was good only with its second effect, so I really like that. And it searches any card from your deck or hand that mentions Gold Sarcophagus of Light, so you can even search spells and traps. Fantastic card. I really like it. This is the best card in the archetype so far. And it glues everything together. It makes a lot of sense, because if this card was like a Toon World, a card that you need in order to make your cards function but does nothing at all, then I would have been really mad, but it actually makes you play the game. It's not a field spell, so not searchable by terraforming, but it is what it is. Anyways, turn Silence. You can only activate 1 card with this card's name once per turn. Target 1 face of monster you control, increase its level by 3, so you're going to be boosting your silent monsters by 1500 attack. And if you activated this card in response to your opponent's monster effect activation, while you control Gold Sarcophagus of Light, any monster that mentions it, negate that effect. Okay, nice. So we've got a spell negate in the form of the Silent Magician 0, any monster negate in the form of True Silence, everything being super easy to search. If you're a monster that mentions Gold Sarcophagus of Light battles, during damage calculation you can banish this card from your grave and the battle phase. I mean, it's fine, at least you can use both effects in the same turn. Would have been nice if you could always like end the battle phase if you control like a monster that mentions Gold Sarcophagus of Light at any point. That way you can dodge evenly, but it has to wait until you battle, so it doesn't make you dodge evenly, unfortunately. And this deck does not have any trap negates that I can think of, at least, so yeah, if you get even lead, you're screwed. Anyways, Ties of Friendship. You can only activate one card with this card once per turn. Everything in this deck is once per turn. Jesus, it's not even like the cards are broken. I mean, I guess Gold Sarcophagus of Light could be, but whatever. If you control, you already know it. Any monster that mentions it, you cannot special summon the monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn after this card resolves. I hate when the drawback is before the effect. It's so stupid. Also, special summon up to 2 level 4 or lower monsters with different names from your hand or deck that mentions Gold Sarcophagus of Light. Okay. Yeah, alright, yeah, that is extremely good. Like, very broken. So now, your Gold Sarcophagus is a 1-card starter that gets you to this, and then you summon the Gadget and the 0, and then you search for the Gandora, and then you have 3 bodies on the board, and you still have your normal summon. Oh my god. Yeah, no, yeah, that's actually extremely good. Every single card I read, like, one after the other, it makes the other card before much more logical. So that's what I really like. As a matter of fact, I've already developed a combo in my head where one single card is double interruption, which is really nice. Anyways, Silence Towards the Future. Quickly spell, you can only activate one card with this card's name once per turn. Add one monster from a deck to your hand that mentions Gold Sarcophagus of Light. Then if you activated this card during the battle phase, while you control Gold Sarcophagus of Light, any monster that mentions it, it actually takes like 25 years to read these cards because it's like the same card that's mentioned like twice per effect, and it takes like 7,000 years to like pronounce one card name. Anyways, each player draws cards until they have 6 cards in their hand. Oh my god. Like, we just had to get it. We had to get Cards of Sanctity. That is in-freaking-sane. Unreal. Oh my god. Like, bro. Oh my god. Imagine you have, like, nothing in your hand, and then you search and you draw 5. What? Because obviously you're gonna have at least 1 card after your search. But jeez. Oh my god. And it's a quick play that searches. You can use it on the draw phase, play around Droll, or like you get Drolled and then you chain this and you still search. We actually have so many starters now with this card, with this deck actually. We've got this, that's a starter. We've got the, I mean, this is almost a starter, but not really, it's an extender. This is definitely a starter, and the Gadget is also a starter. Yeah, we've got at least 9 1-card starters in this deck already. Oh my god, and this card allows you to potentially draw 5 cards, but it does also make your opponent potentially draw 6 cards. But still, we finally have the anime version of Card of Sanctity in Yu-Gi-Oh! And all thanks to Yugi. Incredible. Oh my god, this is so cool. Man, I love this this deck. I need to make combos with it. Anyways, the final card is the card that triggers when the Tricolor Gadget is destroyed. Stronghold, the Hidden Fortress this time. So it's a revisited version of Stronghold, the Moving Fortress. That card was horrible. Anyway, special summon this card as an effect monster. Machine, level 4, whatever. With these effects, it's still treated as a trap. Gains 1000 attack for each card you control that is Gold Sarcophagus of Light or a monster that mentions it. Yeah, it's gonna gain attack very quickly, actually. Anyways, once per turn, when an opponent's monster declares an attack and you control Gold Sarcophagus of Light, you can destroy that monster. It is once per turn, unfortunately, because if it wasn't, then you could build like an unbreakable wall. I mean, not really, because you still die to like every card effect and stuff. So yeah, it's a little gimmicky, but still, I mean, it's a cute card. It sucks though, I'm not gonna lie, so I would not play this card even in the Yugi deck. But everything else, at least that I can think of, is a card I would absolutely play. I mean, it's funny that Marshy Marshmallow is like the worst card here because it's level 3, so you can't use it to make like Xyz plays, but you can still make SP Little Knight. So it's actually kind of cute. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying that. But yeah, Yugi is insane, man. He plays through like every hand trap in the alphabet. He breaks boards going second with his ultimate boss monster. He plays Yu-Gi-Oh! With one single card. There's a reason why Yugi is the king of games and not Atem or Kaiba or Joey Wheeler or Pegasus or any of that crap. The only guy who might maybe be able to beat Yugi would be Zane Truesdale, and obviously me because I'm on a different level completely. But yeah, that's it for the beautiful Yugi cards. I had a blast reading these cards, and I'm sure I'm gonna have even more fun playing with these cards. So yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts about all these cards in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, of course, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.